Greetings everybody, and welcome back to another tips video. This time we'll be taking a look at LuigiChannel50. And I've gotta say that this is actually pretty good for what it's worth, especially from a technical standpoint. And just for your information, I watched Eggman Attacks Part 1 for this video. Well, okay, some of it. More on that in a moment. But hey, the camera's stable, and more than likely on a tripod. The green screen, while not perfect, is certainly pretty decent. Heck, there's even sound effects. Clearly, this is someone who knows how to frame things and edit with effects fairly well. There's no mash dragging plushes around like I see in some other plush channels, and I mean, hey, everything's pretty good here. The only thing I can say from a technical standpoint is that sometimes the music is a bit loud. But then there's the part that really needs work. The acting and pacing. Scenes drag on for way too long, and the acting can be very hit or miss. There's a scene which is basically 2 minutes of Sonic and some others wondering what they're going to do that day, while Shadow tells Sonic how generic saying, "So guys, what are we going to do today?" is. And then even after Sonic leaves, there's still more put onto the already long enough 2 minutes of this. While I'm glad the scene has jump cuts so that it isn't one long shot, it needs work. And this isn't even an isolated incident. Throughout the video, at least what I watched of it, this problem was around the entire time. I mean, heck, the actual Eggman attacking part doesn't even come in until more than 14 minutes into the video. There's development and exposition, and then there's just filler. Stuff like this is just filler. There are some jokes I even would have liked, such as this Manny character yelling at Sonic and Tails and saying that he'll eat their leaves. It was initially funny, but the joke overstayed its welcome by a great deal, and it just became stale and boring. And it's even worse since the acting for this character was actually really good, which acts as a perfect segue into my next segment, the acting. Again, this is very hit or miss. Some of the characters are great, while others are weird, or some are just plain bad. Now I get that sometimes acting is hard, especially as a one-man crew. Believe me, I would know, and I am in no way perfect. But there's some characters, like Manny and Eggman, who are great in my opinion. But then there's characters like, whatever this thing is. DDD. Yeah, DDD. Alright. Who sound constantly high or something. Then there's pretty much every other character, which sounds very samey or just bored. Oh, and there's Mario, who half the time sounds like he's constantly being kicked in the balls. 'Cause why not? The two major problems I just mentioned are the reason why I had to stop watching the video. I simply couldn't stand watching any more scenes that were dragging out or listen to any more samey characters. This video could have had its runtime cut in half and, from what I could tell of from what I watched of it, not have anything really missing. The video just meanders along way too much, which is honestly really sad, since I know that from a technical standpoint, it's actually really good. But Luigi Channel, keep trying. While your videos need quite a bit of work, I think you'll get better as time progresses and you learn more. So I wish you luck. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and more of those tutorials I promised will be out later this week. If you want a tips video of your own, make sure to go to the Request Tips Videos video in the link in the video description. aka not in the comments! So, thank you all for watching, and take care.